Hello, welcome back to the Untitled Park Series, specifically Episode 4. So you're probably wondering, there's no time-lapse on the screen. What has happened? I'm going to give you a bit of context for the past couple weeks. It's been a while since we've done an episode on the Untitled Park Series. Or has it? I don't know. I mean, it's been like a week. So not that long. But basically, in the last episode, we completed the whole layout of our new roller coaster, which hasn't been named yet. I'm going to get into that today. We made the whole layout of the roller coaster, custom supported it, and since that, I have done 2 live streams on the Quarry, and I'm going to go over what I did in them live streams, so you don't have to go and watch 3 hours of weird content. I might just have to call it a day. I've made it even worse! So in them live streams, we made the queue line. Finally, we made the queue line for the coaster. It took a lot longer than it should have. It literally took about an hour. It did not need to take that long, so I'm so sorry if you had to sit through that. And then we began theming up the queue line, and you get to see that today, and it has come a long way. It has come a long way, and I can't wait to show you. But we also added some more lighting to the area. We added more detailing everywhere, pretty much. And it looks a lot more complete now, but it's not. It's not complete. So in today's episode, we are going to be detailing the queue up. But I don't know what I'm telling you. We can get right into it. So welcome to episode 4 of the Untitled Park Series. Wow, thank you, Toby. That was really great, really informative. Welcome to episode 4. We're in the time lapse now. Please excuse me. I do have a little bit of a bunged up nose. It's that time of the year where seasons are changing, and my body doesn't like that. So yeah, excuse me, but hey, I wanted to get this episode out. So, as you can see right now, we are currently making the entrance to the coaster, the queue line. I was a little bit ambitious with this, if you remember a couple episodes ago. I think it was the last episode. I said I want the entrance to go into like a cave under the quarry. We've done that. It is a little bit all over the place, I'm not going to lie. Again, I was a little bit ambitious when making it, but you know, I'd rather be ambitious and not do the best than underwhelming and doing that really well. That didn't make sense. So basically, I thought, I don't know. I want to make this this area fun, and I want it to be unique. I don't want to just whack a queue line down, call it a day. So I want to try and do the best that I can with what I've got, and I've got myself. That's all I've got right now. So yeah, as you can see, I'm sort of making the facade. I think it's called that at the front, and I'm not leaving the tunnel exposed. Don't you worry. There we go. I'm putting a little shipping container in there. So I had this cool thought, in my opinion, that I can put a shipping container at the front, and when you enter the queue line, it looks like you're sort of like the TARDIS. You're going into a shipping container, but it's not a shipping container. You're going into them caves down the bottom. And yeah, I'm getting rid of the cave. Oh, I can't even speak. I'm going to delete the whole video. Sorry, guys. I want to make the shipping container go into the cave. There we go. I said it right. In the last episode, I asked you to name the roller coaster because I can't think of a name. So I asked you guys to do the work for me, pretty much. So we're going to go through that today. I'm going to read out all the comments that I got. I'm going to read out all the names. There are some very cool ones in there. And maybe we might pick one at the end of today's episode. I'm saying that right now. I don't actually know if I will. But you know what? We might do. So yeah, let me get the comments up and I'm going to go through them right now. I'm also going to be reading out the comments while I'm recording this. So there might be a little bit of dead air. But this is not a Hollywood production. So give me a break. Right, I'm on the video right now. Let me have a little look. Someone said the Smiler if it was PG, brilliant. Overburden would be a cool name for the coaster, bit of fun. Double Entendre, that blends the theme of a thrilling coaster and the Quarry theme. BC Fan 772, I like it. Right, what else we got? Let me have a look. Undefined Thrills says Bolt Breaker, that's very good, on theme as well. We've got someone said for the crane ride. Oh, this is a long username. Nathan Channel, KK1DL, said maybe for the crane ride you can call it Steel Surge. I love that. They're talking about the drop tower that I've got in there. That's a very good name. I like it. I think that wins for the drop tower at the moment, mainly because I haven't got one, and also I love it. If Lost Gravity and the Smiler had a baby, correct? What else we got? I think for the name Mine Diver could work. That's a good name. Mine Diver. Works with the theme as well, the queue line, especially. Any more? I think the coaster should be called Quaker Mines for whatever reason. Good one. There we go. Any more before I move on? Yeah, we do have more. I think the name of the coaster, I think, will be Junkyard Dash. A little throwback to the failed park that I started making at the beginning of the game. Any more? Names, Destructo. Hang on, pronounced Constructo. Constructo? That's a pretty friendly, fun name. So there we go. There are the name suggestions for the coasters. I'm going to have a little think about what one sounds the best, and I'll get back to you. But I just want to say thank you for everyone commenting. It means a lot. They are great names. And I guess we can say right now, let me go back to that crane comment. Where is it? Yeah, Nathan Channel KK1DL. Steel Surge for the crane ride. I'm going to call it that. So thank you very much for your suggestion. Big fan of that. Steel Surge. That is the name of the drop tower. I'm so happy with that. Finally, we have a name. But yeah, like I said, I'll let you know the name of the coaster very soon. But yeah, as you can see, at the moment we're I've turned the lights off. We are putting little details in there because I still want it to look like a quarry, but I kind of like that junkyardy New York style. Would you say it's New York? You know what I mean, like a New York alleyway. I said that right, I think. I don't know. I'm losing it. I'm ill. So yeah, making the entrance at the moment. It's going to look a lot more glamorous than it looks at the moment. I just wanted to get like a placeholder down so I know where the entrance is going to be. But yeah, damn. I'm so happy with how this queue line's turned out. My only concern with the whole Quarry area is that I feel like it's way too small. Like, but before we added the whole mine system and the shipping containers at the front, it was quite a big area, but now I've added the facade at the front. It's really small, and I don't really know what to do about that. I could extend it down, I guess, under the coaster, but I don't know. It's a lot of work, and to be completely honest, I'm ready to move on to a different theme. I love the Quarry so much, and it's helped. It's been a great series, in my opinion. It's really helped, like, the burnout of Planet Coaster 2 when it came out, because we've just had Planet Coaster 1, massive game. Planet Coaster 2 was very overwhelming in a way, and it was like, okay, back to it. But knowing you guys have been watching, all the support on the series, it's made me continue on, and yeah, thank you again. I know I say it every episode, but that doesn't mean I don't mean it. So there we go. And also, as you saw, the front shipping container is going to be a photo unit, so as soon as you come off the ride, or if you go into the ride, you can buy a photo. And now that we finally have custom billboards, I can make a load of signs on Photoshop and whack them in there, like a fake photo. I did that for, if you remember, Mainframe in my Planet Coaster 1 series. I did that. It wasn't a series, it was one episode. But yeah, I did that, and it was really cool. It just adds a little sense of realism into the park. So, at the moment, you can see I'm doing my own custom fences. The one thing with Planet Coaster 2 that I just can't perfect at the moment is pathing. The tools are great and the tools are brilliant, and people have made some amazing things so far. It's so confusing to me. I think turn Scottish then. I think I used the classic pathing from Planet Coaster 1 when I was making this queue line, because I just couldn't get to terms with the new one. So that moving forward in the park, that's something I can improve. But yeah, as you can see, we are just making some fencing for the in-mine segment of the queue line. I'm going to go over it again very quickly. You walk into the queue line into a shipping container, which takes you into a cave, and then you come out the cave, but at the same time you come out a shipping container, if you know what I mean. So it's like a weird dimension-y TARDIS thing, and it kind of transports you. I think it's a bit of fun. I think it's cool. I don't think I'm going to go that confusing in queue lines in the future, but I don't know. We can talk about so many things that we can improve for the future. and I think I will do that in the last episode going forward. So yeah, very happy, very happy. On the screen right now, I'm making the what's it called? Like the queue line board for the ride. It's got all the safety information on it, and this is actually a security check board that I made for Wonder Creek, which was my failed water park that didn't go anywhere. And I'll put the code online. I'll put the code on screen right now, and you can download it for yourself if you want a little information board. I think it's almost at 1,000 downloads. Big news. So there you go. Yeah, if you want to download that, I've got a load of other things on the workshop that I'll put on the screen right now. I've done the shipping container that you can see, that is also on the workshop. And yeah, get it downloaded, it helps me out. I don't know if I get a medal for it. I know there's like trophies in the game, so help your boy out. Let me get a 1,000 downloads trophy. Definitely doesn't exist, but yeah, it's the thought that counts. Anyway, like I said earlier in the episode, there is a couple problems with the queue line. As you can see, I've done the queue line on a slope. Terrible idea from a building point of view. This took me double the amount of time. So yeah, in future, I know not to do that, really. I mean, it looks great, final outcome, I think it looks alright, but yeah, it just made it a little bit more difficult, and I didn't need to deal with that. But in hindsight, we're almost done. We're almost done with the quarry. It's getting there, and it's almost done. And I'm so excited to see what it looks like finally. And like I said, I'm ready to move on. Anyway, back to the problems. Yeah, the cave thing that I'm making right now. The problem we were going to have was it was going to run into the track, basically. And you can see I've paused a coaster car there, so I know the clearance. But yeah, I should have thought about that. I'm gonna be honest, I should have thought about that. But hey, it's fine. I think the quarry is going to be a little learning experience for me. Just getting used to the game, knowing how it works compared to Planet Coaster 1. And it's practice as well. I mean, I'm gonna improve naturally. I'm gonna get better at building parks, and I'm gonna get better at building paths, hopefully, because that is a pain in the arse. Anyway, I bet you can't tell that I'm not very good at recording voiceovers. So yeah, another bit of realism, because I mean, I think the more we've gone on with this series, the less realistic it's become. I mean, I still want to make it as realistic as possible, with like safety fences and stuff like that, because to me, I know I've said this already, but I prefer looking at builds that like I could see in real life, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, it's a game, so I'm not gonna like lose sleep over not putting a vending machine next to a power source. Like, that doesn't matter to me. I just want it to look nice. So yeah, that's what we're doing. But I mean, this cave queue line, ideally it should have been in its own like warehouse, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that just because of how massive it's got. I mean, you can see it poking out the ground. It looks not even a bit, it looks really ugly. But if we can look past that, that'll be greatly appreciated. You can see me adding some like triggered smoke on there. Oh, that's a bit quick. Sorry if you... Wow, that's really... Goodness me, that's quick. Yeah, you can see me adding some smoke. The fog effects in this game, oh my goodness, they are beautiful. Oh, wowzers, they are beautiful. Oh, people are trying to contact me. So yeah, like I said, the realistic point, I don't want to leave a massive open gap, because if you're on the ride and you want to cause some chaos, you can throw like an apple down in the queue line if you wanted to. So we're going to put some chains there to make sure, like a little net, to make sure no one throws an apple on the riders in the queue line, because that's rude and we can't have that on my park. If you saw on my live stream as well, we have sorted out the problem where people weren't going to the cafe. If you're only watching the videos, if you didn't know, basically we opened the cafe, I let a couple guests in just to see how they would react, and not a single soul, not one person went into the cafe, and it really hurt me because I spent a whole episode on that cafe. But you'll be happy to know, I think Bill Coasterverse came in and he said that I put barriers down. So it makes sense. It makes sense looking from it. It makes sense. You put a barrier down, people aren't going to walk through. But I didn't know that. No one told me. So yeah, that is fixed now. So yeah, we have a working cafe. In the next episode, I think I'm going to open it up, let people in, because we are not far off finishing the quarry. I mean, there's a couple more detailing bits. I said it again! Detailing bits. BITS to do. But apart from that, we're not far off. I mean, you can see now we're detailing the queue line, the outside area. We're not far off. We're at the beginning of the end, if you want to be dramatic. So yeah, I think in the future I will be doing a couple more live streams, so I'd appreciate it if you came along, said hi. I don't have a timetable or anything. I'm not a school. So yeah, if you want to come down, say hi, I'd appreciate it. We've also, if I can be cheeky for 20 seconds, we've made a donation wall. So anyone who donates in the stream, you get your name on a little wall. And now that we have custom... Oh gosh, there's a dog outside. Excuse me. Now that we have custom billboards, I'm going to make a little screen and everyone's name goes on there and animates. And it's going to be great. And I'm going to do one for each area just to show my appreciation for everyone. Right. This dog wants to get on the donation board. But anyway, that pretty much does it for episode 4 of the Untitled Park series in the Quarry. We are almost done and we are getting there. I know I said I was going to let you know about a coaster name at the end of the video. I'm not going to, I'm sorry. What I'm going to do, next episode, I'm going to merge all the names together and see what one sticks. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the cinematics and I will see you in episode 5. Bye bye.